Whoa, before you look at these pictures of Elsa Pataky, make sure you're alone. What you're about to see is really daring. Elsa has consistently radiated strength and vitality, from her parts in the Fast and Furious movie series to her thriving fitness business. However, she takes off all of her armor in this bold, topless series, showcasing a side of herself so bold you'll have to take a deep breath. Stay tuned till the last picture. You won't believe it. Elsa's public persona strikes a mix between athleticism and familial loyalty. She is renowned for wearing sophisticated gowns that accentuate her toned body and long legs on red carpets. She posts pictures of her 3 kids, her Spanish ranch life, and her exercises on social media. However, she sacrifices all of that for unadulterated expressiveness in these pictures. In the first image, Elsa is shown standing topless in a sun-drenched Mediterranean ruin, with her arms crossed just below her breasts. This barely conceals her modesty, showcasing her shoulders' elegant line, her abs' delicate definition, and her torso's natural curves. Despite the stunning backdrop of the ancient stone, her magnificent form is the major emphasis. She is still topless and wearing a silk scarf loosely about her hips in the following picture, which shows her sitting on a weathered column pedestal. A sea wind creates a dramatic play of movement by teasing her hair in the fabric. In a moment of complete release, she tilts her head back, her lips parted and her eyes closed. Social media was instantly inundated with replies from fans, including Elsa, "You're an inspiration," "Absolute goddess," and "Proof that strength is sexy." Viewers applauded her for redefining body confidence at any age, and she received thousands of likes and shares. Why then did Elsa decide to release these private images at this time? Insiders claim that she collaborated with a fine art photographer who specializes in photographing the human form in its natural environment. To capture that gentle golden glow, they selected a remote Greek island around sunrise. Elsa brought only a silk scarf and her own unflappable elegance, leaving behind all styling, including a hair crew and cosmetic specialists. "I want these to feel like a celebration of freedom and self-love," she said to the photographer. And they are a celebration. According to insiders, Elsa set the tone behind the scenes by narrating her experiences growing up on a ranch, learning to ride a horse, and surviving the weather. She smiled when the photographer urged more abandon, danced to flamenco rhythms in between takes, and urged everyone on set to embrace vulnerability. The final photos have a vibrant warmth that pops off the screen because to those unscripted situations. Controversy ensued, of course. A mother of 3 who is well known for her family-friendly posts, according to some detractors, ought to maintain a more conservative persona. Defenders retorted that art frequently pushes boundaries, and that Elsa, as a self-sufficient adult, has the right to express her body any way she sees fit. In an Instagram story, Elsa responded to the controversy, saying, "This was never about shock. It was about taking control of our bodies and using them as our own canvases. Perhaps it's time to consider why it makes you uncomfortable." Her remarks changed the focus of the story from sensationalism to introspection. Now for the big showdown. Elsa is shown in the last picture standing waist-deep in glistening water, topless, with her head tilted back in joy and her arms lifted in a beautiful arch above her head. Her silhouette is surrounded by a glowing halo as the early morning sun backlights her figure. Her posture conveys unadulterated excitement and unflinching confidence, and water glistens on her skin. It's the ideal conclusion to a series that gives all credit to the strength of self-love and little to the imagination. What do you think, then? Do you think Elsa Pataky went too far with her series of topless photos? Or did she encourage you to accept your own vulnerability? I read every remark, so please share your ideas in the space provided below. Please hit the like button, share this behind-the-scenes peek with friends who need a boost of confidence, and subscribe so you don't miss our next in-depth look. Additionally, remember to press the bell button to receive real-time alerts. Thank you for viewing, and keep in mind that sometimes standing fully free requires complete solitude.